Hi, welcome to Bullet Pointless, when you're looking for just a hit from the On Pointless podcast. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to exploit the gaps in our knowledge for comedic purposes. So Chara, I think you have a question for me?
Yes. You've seen me make this many times. One of your favorite things. How do you make a pie?
Okay, so to make a pie, you start off by making pie dough. Pie dough consists of water and flour and probably margarine. You mix those all together into like a ball, and then you refrigerate it, and you leave it overnight. Then the next day, you knead it out. You put it into a glass round pie dish. You then make the filling. Now, it all depends on different types of filling, but if you were to make pumpkin pie, for example, because that's the one you make the most, you use pumpkin out of a can, not pumpkin pie filling out of a can, specifically pumpkin filling. You pour that out. You mix in some other ingredients such as cinnamon, brown sugar, a very, very small amount of cloves. Don't screw up and put too many cloves in, just a very small amount. Then you put that into the pie shell you've made. Put it in the oven for 45 minutes at 430 degrees Fahrenheit. Let sit for 5 minutes and you have a pie.
You have something approximately pie-like.
I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so my question for you. Please explain how the game of rugby works.
So you have two teams, and both of them want to score tries. Ha! I know the name. So you have to get the ball to the end zone and has to touch the ground with you in possession of it. So you pick up the ball, you touch it with your foot, and someone picks it up. And you have to pass backwards. You can't pass forward until you reach the other end. And everyone tackles you. But they have to give you 10 feet so you have some room to move. And then if you score a try, then you go, is this the one where you have to kick it and you get an extra goal? Or is that just a specific rugby league, not rugby union? Or maybe it's Australian rules football or one of the other footy games.
You have been describing rugby league as opposed to rugby union, but both rugby league and rugby union have the kick after scoring for a point.
Yeah, and we do watch rugby league. And then if you're on the Raiders, first name has to start with a J.
That is true. Basically, all of the Raiders players' names start with J.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've got another question for you. How do I curl my hair?
Okay, hair curling is very easy. You get a long, round, hot thing that electricity makes hot. No, wait. Is that a straightener or a curler? Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to say that it's the same device. So a hair straightener and a hair curler are the same thing. But you apply heat to your hair, and then you put the little round things in your hair, the plastic ones from the 80s. And after you've heated your hair up a lot, you curl it around those into some form of a knot. And you leave those in for 45 minutes, and then you take them out, and then you have a shower, and then your hair is curled. And that is called a perm.
Well, as soon as you have a shower and make your hair wet, it will lose the curl. So up until then, you were kind of close.
Okay, then. Please explain the plot of Twin Peaks.
There is no plot. It is just someone coming to town, and there's things happening, and there's random events, and there's someone in a red room, and there's a lady with a log, and Laura Palmer is a character name, and they all blow up in a bank at the end.
Oh, spoiler alert.
It's 25 years old by now.
I think it's 28, but okay.
Curt, what's the difference between a latte and a cappuccino?
Well, they have different names. A latte has milk in it. But I feel like a cappuccino probably has milk in it too. I think a latte, because that sounds more like milk, because lait is milk in French, so it probably has more milk. Maybe a latte has steamed milk, and a cappuccino has non-steamed milk. And yeah, so a latte is a drink that has steamed milk in it, and a cappuccino has no steamed milk. That's the difference.
That's the difference between an Americano and a latte.
Isn't an Americano just an American latte?
No. Americano is an espresso with hot water, which has no steamed milk.
You lost me at espresso.
Okay.